Hey, beautiful people. All praises to the Most High. So, just a quick message. The Father wants me to tell you about the social media personnels who give you guys relationship advice and you take them at tooth and nail and believe everything they say and think that is how you conduct your life. So, he wants you to know what a high valued man is and a high valued woman is. A high valued man is one that values his woman, whether she's rich, whether she's poor. A high valued woman is a woman who values her man, whether he's rich or whether he's poor. And the problem is that you guys are seeking validation in material things, like that guy. I'm not going to mention no names. He has no idea what a high value man or a high value woman is. A high valued man and a high valued woman is one that value each other, that respect each other. Because a rich man can meet a poor woman and she can be turn into his rich wife. You understand? How many of those fairy tale stories have you seen? And not even just to say that. You can fall in love, you can like somebody for their appearance, for the attraction, and you can get married and you hate them because there's no love there. You don't value that person. You like how they look. There's a big difference. There's two of these gay people who are speaking on heterosexual relationships, which is wrong. It's big time wrong because they're coming from a place of bias when speaking on certain topics where they can't relate to because they already have a certain notion towards a certain gender. Me, I don't care. I'm just telling you what God says. A high valued man is one that values a woman, his woman, and a high valued woman is one that values her man. And we should know they give all gifts to whores. Just because men give you gifts and buy and take care of you, it doesn't mean that you're a good woman. It doesn't mean that you're a valued woman. Because you have material things doesn't mean that you're a valued woman. You can be a whore and an evil woman with material goods and vain. It doesn't mean that you're good. It doesn't mean that you're valued. Does that determine if a man values you and determine on how you look and the material that you have? No. He values you on how much he loves you, on how much he respects you, on how much he'll guide you and lead you and protect you and make sure, even if you are poor, he can help you where he sees you're lacking. That is a high value man. Seeing where his woman lacks and pulling her up. Loving his woman like himself. That is a high value man. Valuing his woman. Value is about worth, your self-worth. So you're telling me you put your self-worth in a car, in a clothes, and some designer clothes and in a car and things like that? That is no value in that. That means value means worth. So you put your worth and your value in material things. If a man and a woman is driving a Benz, if they're driving a Mercedes or a foreign car and material gain and material things, if they own a business or if they have some type of credentials behind them. So, okay, let's talk about that. You determine how much a person makes, because that's what I hear this man talking about, if they're high value or not. You can start your own business. I was an accountant secretary, and I stopped doing that. And I knew this couple who I used to do their taxes for them. All right, I'm sharing you the truth. And they were 24 years old, and they were, black. And you see, in 6 months, they already made $500,000 in 6 months. And you know what they did? Let me tell you what they do for their job. They bought a truck, a boyfriend and a girlfriend. They bought a truck and they pick up disposables. And the only thing they pay for is to drop off the junk. So you're telling me that young girl and that young boy who I know, who I used to do their taxes, they didn't value each other? They had an idea. They had a plan. And right now, they're millionaires. In a year, they were millionaires. So, what is a high-value man and what is a high-value woman? A high-value man and a high-value woman is one that value each other, one that love each other, one that respect each other, one that are willing to build with each other. You people put too much material gain. You can be rich with your spouse. It's about coming together. Go read from the beginning. Did Adam and Eve have anything? He sowed and tilled the land with his wife. 6 days a man shall work, and on the seventh day he shall rest. What are you doing with your wife or your girlfriend 6 days where you can rest on the seventh day? What are you producing? What value and worth are you bringing to the table in your relationship? What ideas are you building and starting from? A high value man and a high value woman is one that respects and loves each other and willing to build with each other. A high value man and a high value woman is not how much you make and and how you look and your attractiveness. Because you can see a lot of people who you might find, you say is attractive, and you might see them with someone and be like, oh, they're not so attractive, he can do better or she could do better. But do you know how that man or that woman makes them feel? Do you know the value and worth that man or that woman brings to their heart and their soul? That is value. That is worth. You can't buy that. Go tell them social media personnels, try my God.